we get a question that really makes us go, like this one from Vishal who wrote in. A good friend of mine recently lent me his Blu-ray disc of The Hangover. Even though I only intend to watch the movie and not make any copies, I was wondering if that's considered piracy since he's the owner of the disc. It's okay, Vishal. I can lend Robert a disc. Yeah. Robert can lend me a disc.
As we often do.
We can resell discs if we've purchased them legally. It's, once you've bought the disc, it's pretty much, as long as you don't do the stuff at the beginning, like, play it in a crowded place like it's a movie theater or a bar or something, which I'm not even going to get into, because at what point, how many people in your living room becomes a public performance is not something I want to start debating. It's okay to lend discs. What is not okay is ripping the content of a disc and sharing it online.
It's decrypting that information, that encrypted information that's on the disc, undoing that encryption in order to do something else with it. That's technically where you're crossing the line right there, and that's what you shouldn't do.
The Digital Millennium Copyright Act. Now, you mentioned, right, you're not planning on ripping the disc. That's fine. Mr. Heron and I have been known to take the content of discs we legally own and transfer them to our hard drive so we can stream them over our home networks. That is technically illegal, according to the Digital Millennium Copyright Act here in the United States, ... and perhaps throughout the rest of the world if some certain copyright agreements and counterfeiting agreements that are being pushed by some of our legislatures, basically our government's trying to basically push the DMCA legality onto the entire world. You probably don't care about that. What you do care about, though, look, if you're making, there's actually some murmurs in the court in some of the recent decisions that it's actually okay for you to have copies of content you've legally purchased. Nobody's going to fight that out to the Supreme Court anytime soon. But if you're really worried about the government kicking down your door and dragging your computer out, there's 3 things you can avoid doing. 1, don't design, engineer, or sell software or distribute software that allows people to break copyright and download or basically rip the copyrighted content off of a disk, of thumb drive, of whatever it's copy protected under. 2, don't share content that you don't own the rights to. And that's pretty much the only things that you're going to get in trouble for.
But you think about that. Who's really going to come after you? It'd be like your ISP for transmitting that copied data over their network. That's where they have to start paying attention and then probably have a good talk with you about it. So it's real easy to avoid these kind of troubles. Just do it and stay out of the limelight. That particular kind of limelight, anyway. That's a spotlight. That's not the limelight.
You are totally okay borrowing your friend's disc. He is okay borrowing yours. It's cool, dude. Do not sweat it. Do not worry.
Awesome.
HD Nation.